Most learners use the Romaji keyboard, and you might be using that too, right? Like you type konnichiwa and it turns into konnichiwa. It works, but it's slow, it's clunky, and honestly, it keeps you stuck in a foreigner mode. If you're serious about sounding native, you gotta switch to Kana keyboard, because that's what Japanese people use to type fast. So why don't you do the same? You wanna be fluent, you wanna sound natural, right? And you gotta mimic even the small stuff. Every foreigner who speaks native level Japanese, they literally copy everything. Literally everything, down to how people type. Okay, I get it, but how is switching to Kana keyboard going to make me fluent? Good question, bro. Here's why. When you type Japanese using Romaji, you're using English letters to create Japanese sounds. That means your brain is still stuck in the alphabets. You're literally using English to speak Japanese. It's like trying to make sushi, but you cook the fish first. It's slow, awkward, not even real sushi. Who'd wanna eat that? But when you switch to Kana keyboard, you start thinking in Japanese, and literally typing in Japanese, and eventually, you start feeling the rhythm of real words. You start making real sushi, no fake ones like California roll. I'm not dissing about, it's not sushi. That's how you build instinct, by removing English from your process little by little. I know it's hard at first, but you're gonna get used to it for sure. I guarantee that. So now, just in case you don't know how to set it up, I'm gonna teach you now. If you're on iPhone, go to Settings, General, Keyboard, Keyboards, and add New Keyboard. And then you see Japanese Kana, not Romaji, Japanese Kana. And once you add it, you see a new globe icon on your keyboard. Tap that to switch between English and Japanese. Or we are done setting up. 簡単でしょ? Now you see a grid style keyboard with hiragana, no Romaji, no typing A to get A. You just tap A directly and flick left for I, up for U, right for E, down for O. And it works the same for every row. Left for I vowel, up for U vowel, right for E vowel, down for O vowel. When I first bought my phone, it took me like, 3 days to get used to it. It only takes a few days to master it, so give it a little time. But how about when typing Dakuten characters like ba? Just tap ha, then tap the bottom left button once to add the Dakuten mark. And now you get ba. How about pa? Like oppai. Type it twice, you get this circle mark, handakuten. You want small characters like tsu in gakko, gakko. Just type ga normally. I already told you this. Tap ka and then tap the bottom left to get the ga. Then tap tsu and then hit the bottom left again. Now it turns into a small tsu. That's pretty much it. The tricky part is wa row. You know how there are only 3 letters in wa row? You tap once to get wa, you flick left to get wo, up for n, and then when you flick right, you get this stretching sound mark. Now when you text someone, this is really important. Me and my friend are gonna teach you why this is important later. And use the bottom right button for punctuation like bikkuri mark, and question mark, hatena mark. Once it clicks, you'll be able to type way faster, like a native. If you're on Android, it works pretty much the same. Just search Japanese keyboard in your settings and pick Kana layout. Right now, you learn how to type in Japanese the right way. But here's the thing, typing is one thing. Texting like a native casually with the right vibe, it's a whole different game. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one who feels this way. When people text really cold, you get sort of negative emotion towards the text. It's not a good look, right? So texting someone with the right vibe is really important. So me and my friends sat down and talked about how we text each other. We're gonna break down how to text casually, how to not sound cold, and how native people actually say to each other. It's all in Japanese, so it's also a good chance to hear how we actually talk in casual conversations. Alright, we just went through how to type in Kana keyboard, which is the keys to sounding fluent and natural. I know there are already a bunch of Japanese creators out there, but I'm gonna be honest, most of them only tell you what sounds nice. They don't show you the real stuff. But I do. If you don't learn kind of Japanese that you never seen textbooks or other creators don't teach, the casual native phrases that we use every day to connect with each other, join my community. I post a new video lesson every week, breaking down exactly how Japanese people talk and connect. There are tons of learners who are just like you, serious about sounding natural, serious about sounding like a real human. And you can find a link in the description. There's also a free lesson from my community. So if you're still scared to go all in all at once, you get a taste of what kind of real stuff I teach inside my community. Also, don't forget to subscribe my channel. I'll see you in the next one. お疲れ。